Yo, Saladin Salon, and I'm on the pier, and it's a beautiful ass day, gorgeous. Just out here, this is one like meditation and deep thinking. Let me show you the sights a little bit. All right, down this way, Toys R Us, She Says Bay, not that She Says Bay, that's Bay Parkway, Coney Island, Staten Island over there with the Verrazano Bridge, and then there's New Jersey over there. And this is where I come to do a lot of my thinking, my best thought processing, you know what I'm saying? But all right, I want to talk about Connie Corsos, because I ain't make a video in a little bit, so here we go. All right, let me talk about this dogs. All right, with your Corso, today's Corso. All right, for my research and studying, which I came to the conclusion with, that a lot of Corsos today are a combination of Antiqua and Hyper. It's not a bad combination at all if it's done correctly. For instance, like Tim McNeil got an old school Antiqua and old school Antiqua American and Antiqua old school Italian, and perfect combination. This is how Corsos are supposed to look, act, behave, and Tim McNeil has it all. Like, his dogs are excellent. And no, I'm not getting paid by Tim to say that. I mean, it is what it is. Just like with Bodyguard Kennels, same situation. You know what I'm saying? Max Train. You know my man, Gabriel Rodriguez. You gotta forgive me, Gabe, because I'll keep forgetting the name of your kennel. But enough respect due still though, bro. Like, again, like I'm trying to tell everybody, man, like, I'm not a hater. If you got good Corsos out there, and your Corsos is definitely doing the thing, I'm going to give you your props on that. Like, you know, like I said, I got my own preference, and my preference is old school Antiqua lines. Yo, I like Cerberus dogs. I like when Cerberus dogs are bred with Mike Satilli stuff. It's a good combination. I like that. But my preference is Mike Satilli stuff. Like, yo, it is what it is, man. It's better breeding. It's better temperament. It used to be, I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how a lot of these dogs are now. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that I did see that Derek has from Alcor Kennels and stuff like that, these dogs are top notch. Very good, vibrant dogs. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, very good. Very, very good. Good foundation stock to start off with. If you're looking for that type of show dog or family pet, etc., these are the guys you basically should get your dogs from. You know, you got your Carlos Colon. He still breeds dogs still. I don't know the name of his kennel, but he's still around and about. You can ask about him, and probably somebody to direct you into the right direction, or ask me. I'll get in contact with him, and I'll give him your name and stuff. But he's very strict on who gets a dog, and I kind of have to agree with that also, that policy also as well. Like, a lot of breeders should start doing that, because the Connie Corso is not a breed for everybody, man. I'm gonna say that again. Corso is not a breed for everybody, man. Everybody should know these dogs. And the reason being because a lot of these dogs could be a handful, man. And definitely with the right bloodlines of certain of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're going to get a dog that's going to be, Corso is basically a dog with hands on. You got to be the dude that's going to, or a person that's going to be willing to train your dog. Not saying all Corsos, but the majority of them, man. Because you got a lot of Corsos, the hyper dogs that are mixed with Boxer, Bull Mastiff, and the temperaments reflect those breeds as well. And not those breeds in a good way, because, when you got good quality Bull Mastiffs, or you got good quality Boxers, like I had Boxers back in the day, and my Boxers was no joke, like, for real deal, like, yeah, wasn't playing. And dudes know, like, but regardless of the point, with the Corso, it's a hands-on dog. It's not a dog that does well in kennels. So if you're gonna kill them up and try to make a lucrative business with that shit, like, that don't work like that, man. Get the dog. If you get a Corso, get a Corso that's gonna be in your house, that's gonna interact with your family, man, and day-to-day life. Go on walks, jogs, parks, etc. It's that type of dog, man. It's not meant to be no, you just stick that nigga, or excuse me, stick that dog in the crate, stick him in the kennel, and you just leave him there. Doesn't work like that. They need to interact with people. They need to know your expression, your feelings. It's just an overall a family-orientated breed, and you need to treat it as such. So with this new registry, there's going to be a lot of strict policies with that situation, man. Because again, everybody shouldn't own these dogs, man. Bottom line to that, man. Everybody shouldn't own these dogs. So with me saying that, it is what it is. Like I said, my preference, again, is Antiqua stuff, Mike Satilli stuff. I love that stuff. I stand by it, and I love it. So that's what I got into when I first got in the breed, and this is what I'm going to continue with. Yeah, I got a few hyper dogs. What's the plan is my intentions are to breed those hypers back into American dogs, though, and keep it going from there with American stock from then on. An American type. Like, yo, I don't mind a 75%, 85%, or even 65% if it looks proper, like percentage of American dog in my Corsos. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got an old school puppy, you know what I'm saying, Crush, Gernaldi bloodline, you know what I'm saying? Well, Gernaldi brand, I'm gonna say. But it's an old school dog. And, you know, hopefully his health continues on. He got good hips and etc. You know, I gotta wait till he get older to do the testing or whatever. But his temperament is proper. Like, yo, he's already housebroken. It ain't even been 2 weeks yet, and you're already on guard duty. Like, yo, this dog is official, and this is how these old school dogs act properly. Like, yo, like these dogs are like super duper intelligent and smart, man. It's not like you gotta do a whole lot of training. You just gotta you just gotta know what you're doing properly. And so, again, he's coming out nice. I'm loving him, and I'm going to use him. Definitely going to use him. Hopefully that he gets to be a big boy, because his parents was like mediocre size. You know, they just barely touching. I ain't gonna say barely touching, but I'm gonna say they was over 100, but not really ideal. You know, I like a 140-pound dog, 130-pound, up in that range. You know, the lightest maybe 100 and maybe 120. And my ideal, my ideal dog was that. And that was just to show everybody that too, that being a big Corso, these dogs will still work. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of breeders, well, not even gonna say a lot of breeders, but some breeders feel that, nah, the lighter dog is the best dog. And I kind of beg to differ with an old school Corso, because them damn dogs was huge as hell, taking out hogs, and running for days. Like, yo, the stamina was out of this world with a lot of them. I don't know, like I said, with a lot of these new dogs now, it's not the same. So I'm really trying to promote these old dogs, old school dogs, from being bred again and being bred correctly, you know, directing that. So a lot of, you know, people talk bad about the dogs, talking all types of crazy stuff that the dogs are part Rottweiler and all this other felonious bull crap. And I proved that to be a lie, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't even, you know, dogs that Mike or his father themselves had bred that had that Rottweiler component. And it came years later, and I know who had that stuff. And yo, like, it's not what you people think. And again, like, that's not where the points is coming from. The points is already, like I said, I explained, it's coming from the sheepdog component that's already in the breed. You're not going to breed away from that. You're not going to breed out of that. That's always going to be Corso. That's just what the Corso is. Just like with the Brindleland and the Corso, you're not going to breed away from that. It's always going to happen. So, like, yo, you could try, do what you do, it's not gonna happen. Like, yo, it is what it is. It's what the breed is, and that's that. So, with me saying that is, again, that's the objective. Like, yo, this is to get good dogs bringing bred and bringing the old school dogs back to the surface again, where they need to be at and stay at the end of the day. Because, like, the Corso is really in danger, man. Like, you got to really be particularly careful with hyper dogs. Definitely dogs with a lot of bull mastiff or the boxer component in it because of the epilepsy situation. And the epilepsy situation could be fatal. Like, definitely if it catches a small, the dog chews up a small child or whatever. And the Corsos are already being put in dog pounds already as we speak because it's becoming a very popular breed. But we don't need a bad stigma with these dogs, though, man. That's already put on these damn dogs. We don't need anything worse to happen, man. So, like, yo, really be careful of who you get your dogs from and etc. But then that comes with studying, though, man. And you don't got to take my word for it or even take one thing is do your research, bro. Start listening to a lot of these damn show breeders and these backyard breeders that think they know because they don't know. Like, at the end of the day, it's up to you to find out the truth of the matter. And my thing is, like, you speak to everybody, and then you make your own conclusions. But, yo, the best conclusion is just like with an archaeology find. Like, yo, you dig up stuff, and you find out how the people were or how they lived, etc. It's like through the old paintings and photographs. Italians took a lot of that. And like I'm saying to you, if your dogs don't look like the first generation dogs, or even them kind of depressors that was in the past, then eventually, like, you can't show me no boxery looking Neapolitan Mastiff in the past. You can't do that. You can't even show me you can't show me that because there was no such thing as that. So therefore, like I said, if these dogs were one of the same and looked the same, and your dogs don't have that look, then you have a problem. Don't go with that evolution crap that somebody was talking about, because evolution is this way, man. It's never a backwards thing. It's a forward thing. So what I'm saying to you is that, though, the wolf in nature is the proper carnivore on the fruit on the dog aspect of canine. A lupus. It is the top of the food chain far as a wild dog. So therefore, he has a scissor bite. He's slender and built to meet the needs of him catching his food or his prey. So therefore, again, you do not see no sore mouth, no pug nose wolf. You're not going to see that. So when you talk about evolution and you getting dogs that look like that, that's man-made. And that could be very detrimental. So don't breed that stuff, man. That stuff is not traditionally sound. It's not even sound. Like, yo, it doesn't work with American Bulldogs, Rottweilers, etc. And it's damn sure not going to work with a Corso. Like, it's not. So don't fool yourself. Don't breed it. Just leave that stuff alone, man. Leave it where it's at, man. Short little brief situation. Yo, just like I said, man, do the research and step your breeding programs up, man. And again, I'm not hating on nobody, man. And there's a lot of other dog enthusiasts with good dogs. Denise got a few good dogs. Who else, man? Anthony Davis got a few good dogs. It's a lot of dudes, man. A lot of people that out here that got good stuff, man. That's doing the right thing. That's all I ask anybody and everybody to do. Do the right thing by the breed, man. And stop putting other breeders and other people down because their dogs don't look the same as yours, man. If their dogs are traditionally looking like Corsos, then they have a Corso. Don't despite the color code. Don't go with that. Because again, I showed you old photographs and paintings of these damn dogs. Powerball, red noses, like it goes on and on. All these DQ supposedly colors. That's not traditionally sound of representing the breed properly, man. Like, the history aspect was distorted. It wasn't done properly. And again, people need to study more. Hold on, because it's going to be a part 2 to what I'm saying.